We a simple fact checking exercise me pesi journalist a friend Serwaa Amihere ashasiye akansem bi afa Mahama ho. We are not going to attack her, but we are just going to put the truth out and then let people see say someone okan ye no kware and say nye no kware. Now asemwa Serwaa Amihere de betu dwane o say President Mahama has made 3 important speeches at very important occasions: Inauguration Day, State of the Nation Address, and Independence Day. And he has said little about illegal mining or galamsey, which poses a threat to our existence as a people. Or say, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, oba ye 3 months ni, nanso, wane Ghana for enyanhyemu a we make speech kesiye miensa. Baako the inauguration day a president no yedi ni isi so. The second one State of the Nation Address, obabe address Ghana nansenya na watwe we mu. And then the third one Independence Day nso yedi ya fashe Ghana afashe awoda a His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ebabe kasa kire yen. Osindi ni nemu no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enshedan kan asembia mfa galamsey ho saa. Obronika say you said little about something and it say ade no kra no unshedan kasa mfa ho wakasa fa ho kra na wabo ade ni din keke, but say ye expect say wose wakasa fa ho no unkasa mfa ho saa. Now I want us to read, okay, when the president went to parliament. Because I say enyama miensa, the inauguration day, the State of the Nation Address, and then the Independence Day. Now, koye specific say bia inauguration day Mahama nka hwe amfa galamsey ho. Oye specific say State of the Nation Address wanka hwe. Oye specific say Independence Day wanka hwe a eno no ye beto eno aba, but ade baako State of the Nation. Inti yanko hwe State of the Nation Address. Ensemwa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama kasa ni yanhwe say galamsey no okasa fa ho ana wankasa mfa ho. Ana wobo galamsey ni din keke nanso wanhye dan ka bibipa bi amfa ho. Yenko read His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ni speech, part of ni speech ni read ni na because Serwaa, but part of ni speech no during the State of the Nation Address or say, Mr. Speaker, illegal mining, commonly known as galamsey, has inflicted tremendous harm on our forest, leading to significant land degradation and the pollution of vital water sources. This reckless activity threatens Ghana's environment and public health. Presently, 44 of the country's 288 forest reserves have been impacted, an area that is alarmingly equivalent to approximately 7,504 football pitches. First paragraph about galamsey, second paragraph still about galamsey. So His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is still talking about galamsey in the State of the Nation Address. I see the pollution levels in major rivers within the southwestern basin are critically high, with turbidity levels for exceeding permissible limits. To combat this urgent crisis, we are implementing a proactive approach that includes robust and impartial law enforcement, meaningful stakeholder engagement, and the creation of alternative livelihood programs. We are expanding the Minerals Commission's regional offices to strengthen regulatory oversight. We are establishing a framework that categorizes mining activities into small, medium, large-scale operations, each with tailored regulations. Establishing a gold board will ensure effective governance of the gold industry. At the same time, we wish to take advantage of Ghana's salt production capacity to place it at a central export commodity under the AFCFTA. So first paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph, fourth paragraph, fifth paragraph. The last paragraph was more like in other news, in other related story, we are adding salt mining, and then senya Ghana yeka say gold, yenya gold, manganese, yenya timber, every hano, that been so Yebeka se Ghana yenya enchine ati asiye. And none there is no part. But His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, in the State of the Nation address, where he was addressing every single issue, every single important matter in this country, spent 5 paragraphs to talk about Galamsey. I don't know what would hear me. I don't know the standard. I don't know. Probably you were expecting him to use maybe 10 pages to talk about Galamsey. But there's a reason why you call school English, you try and be a friend summary. And I think that the president, reading the State of the Nation address, reading the state of every single thing in this country, telling us the state of every single thing in this country, sports and whatever, every single thing, and then spending 5 paragraphs on Galamsey, not only talking about Galamsey, but telling us the impact of Galamsey and the framework, the fundamental way to solve Galamsey. Ebiana lady no antias here. But so what about Bontena Baba Katre Ghana for say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, he said little about Galamsey. Etiefo, no kwani nyamie nimni, you weren't honest. No kwani nyamie nimni, you weren't honest. You see, a subjective. You can say that, well, Mahama's solutions he's proffering for Galamsey, no, wono unhune say entumi nko emwa Galamsey. No problem. Wo subjective. Na mo so wo na wo de wa adwen ye ka. But obi so betumi gina baby aka say, well, wo hwe measures Mahama person wo de kuntia Galamsey na His Excellency measures o person wo de kuntia Galamsey na. Instead, so it is a new way bia ye betumi atry here no so ni aye den ni ahwe. But to come and tell us that Mahama spoke little about Galamsey, no kwari ni nyame anim ni, you've not been fair to the man. And for people who don't understand what I'm talking about, I am going to explain it so you get it well. In the first paragraph, he acknowledged Galamsey and acknowledged the effect of Galamsey on Ghana, especially our forest reserves. I say it has inflicted tremendous harm on our forest, leading to significant and degradation and the pollution of vital water sources. In a very short paragraph, he has said a lot of things there. Mahama has said it in a very short paragraph. Summary, brief. Who read this sentence now? It speaks a lot. I say Galamsey, I say ye quiet. I say yensu. I say Ghana, I say. In just that short paragraph. And so that one paragraph doesn't mean that Mahama has said little about Galamsey. He has basically summarized the effect on Galamsey on Ghana's environment. And then he went further in the second paragraph. Say, this reckless activity threatens Ghana's environment and public health. So in the first paragraph, he talked about the effect on the environment. In the second paragraph, he's talking about the effect on Ghana. And telling us, giving us statistics to tell us, say, presently, 44 of Ghana's 288 forest reserve has been impacted. And my statistics say, Ghana kwaye ayewo 288, and I can say 44. Galamsey say no. Asanso my more stats say an area that is alarmingly equivalent to approximately 7,504 football pitches. I mean, if you are telling me that he has spoken little about Galamsey, what do you mean by little? The man has told us the effect, what all we need to know about Galamsey, effect on the environment, effect on our health. Went further to give us statistics. Probably we all didn't even know. Say Ghana quiet cran Galamsey no I say 44. You see ye quantifier. Football pitches are footballers here bobo was so bako 7,000. Ye the boom 7,000 and then Galamsey I say. How do you say he has spoken little about Galamsey when this man in these paragraphs giving you all these statistics? How are you telling us that he has spoken little about Galamsey? And then further went on to tell us the pollution level of our water bodies. Said the pollution levels in major rivers within the southwestern basin are critically high and turbidity levels far exceeding permissible limits. Every single thing you need to know about galamsey, in summary, 3 paragraphs. 3 paragraphs we obi etina baby no wakanya. The person knows everything they need to know about galamsey, the effect of galamsey. One man so went further to give solutions. Our no na buying say yes, the Minerals Commission ding. We are extending them, we are making them strong so that they will fight it on their own. Another one, gold board. Yes, and I've explained the gold board. It says any cocoa board, fighting for cocoa, no. Another one, no. Are we being fair to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama? Was this lady fair? Mocha your comment box the moment.